Hello, everybody. Tonight, you are in the right place to get this information to understand or understanding the drug testing industry. I am Coach Portia, and we are live on all social media platforms, guys. So let's get into it. So for everybody that's going to watch the replay, they can just jump right into it. Okay. All right, guys. So for those of you that are new to me, I am Coach Portia. I left corporate America over 13 years ago with a negative 249 with my account at a negative $249, guys. That's what the bank said. I had a negative 249. It was down there, guys. But nothing but faith and a little hustle that I had, guys, to get through that. Fast forward to today. I've trained hundreds of people to build their own mobile drug testing businesses, land real clients, and start earning fast without prior experience or expensive startup costs, guys. So this presentation tonight is for you guys that need just to understand a starting point if you have been thinking about getting into this industry. So let's get into it, guys. What is a mobile collector? Hold on, let me do this right quick because we're just going to pop on in here for TikTok. For TikTok. Is we in there? We in there. Yeah, we in there. Okay. So guys, what is a mobile specimen collector? A mobile specimen collector is someone who collects urine, oral fluid, hair, or nails, sometimes for specimens for drug testing purposes on site at business, and sometimes people go to people's homes and even clinics. So collectors are hired by employers and DOT regulated companies, courts and probation officers, schools and rehab facilities, individuals who need testing. Collectors either work independently, work directly with labs, or partner with third-party agencies. Why companies use mobile collectors instead of sending employers to the lab? Laboratories process the specimens. Collectors execute on site. Thank you. Hello, everybody on all social media platforms. Post-accident testing requires immediate responses. Many companies do not have a lab contract. Sending employees off-site reduces productivity, and mobile collectors reduce downtime and liability risk. So employers are not choosing between laboratories and collectors. They need both, okay? How companies find mobile collectors? Google search. They're searching mobile drug testing near me, guys, and you can set up a Google My Business for free. Okay, referrals from labs, third-party administrators, word of mouth, direct outreach, and local networking. Okay, employers are not searching for the biggest lab. They are searching for a compliant solution near them. Okay, so for those of you that are on my other platforms, if you're on YouTube, if you are on IG, FB, we have a chart here that everybody can see, a diagram. Anyway, so without the collector, the process does not begin. So here you see employer, collector, lab, MRO, and employer. So the employer, they request the drug testing. The collectors, they perform on-site specimen collections. The labs, they analyze the specimen or the samples, and the medical review officer, they verify results and report to the employer, and then the employer receives the results. Every test processed by a laboratory begins with a compliant collection. Hello, y'all got it? Okay. You are not competing with the labs. Let me say that again. You are not competing with the labs. You are not trying to replace the laboratory. You are fulfilling the on-site execution portion of a federally regulated process. So laboratories, they're going to analyze the specimen. They do not perform mobile collections for every employer in the country. They don't. They can't. There's no way. Okay. Collectors perform the regulated collection process that allows a laboratory to do its job. So without a compliant collection, the lab cannot produce a valid result. You are not a small version of a lab. You are a different role entirely, okay? You are not a lab. Everybody got a job. This is your job, and they have their job, okay? So employers are not choosing between you and a laboratory. They need both, okay? The laboratory processes and you execute. One does not replace the other, okay? If laboratories could physically service every employer on site, independent collectors would not exist. The industry is structured with collectors and laboratories to work together, okay? So your role is essential, not optional. You are a compliance professional providing regulated field services, not someone competing with corporate infrastructure, okay? Why companies trust certified mobile collectors? Companies care about compliance accuracy, professional conduct, confidential handling, and reliability. When you are certified and trained properly, you meet those standards. Employers are not looking for a giant company. They are looking for someone who understands procedures and can execute it correctly. So understanding the structure of this industry is step one. Knowing how to properly position yourself inside is what determines income. So most collectors focus on certification alone. My students are trained to position compliance and how to structure their service properly, which is why many of them command, they're not earning, they command $300 to $500 per collection, depending on the service type, urgency, and travel. So certification qualifies you, but positioning determines what you charge, okay? Is there a demand? Yes. Drug testing is not optional, okay? In many industries, it is federally mandated in DOT regulated positions and requires both company policy and many non-DOT workplaces. Industries such as transportation, construction, manufacturing, oil and gas, aviation, public safety must conduct testing to remain compliant. So that means testing is not based on trends, it's based on regulation and risk management. So companies must test. When testing is required, someone must collect. Every test processed by a laboratory begins with a compliant collector. Hello, compliant collectors out there. It begins with you. There are millions of employees across the country in limited number of laboratory facilities. So laboratories, they're going to analyze a specimen. You as a collector, again, you're going to execute it. The regulated collection process, that's what you do, that's your job. And the demand does not disappear because testing is tied to compliance, it's tied to insurance requirements, contracts, and workplace safety. So if companies are hiring, they're promoting random testing, handling post-accident situations, and addressing reasonable suspicion, testing must occur. Okay, so how do we get paid? We command $125 for non-DOT because we position ourselves as professionals in this space. For DOT, we charge $125. Why? Because we position ourselves as professionals in this space. So collections are going to start at $125 per test, and rates may increase based on travel, urgency, and service type. Okay. All right. For those that are on the other social media platforms, y'all can see my screen, right? Okay. Let me go back over. Y'all can see the screen. Okay. Here are some testimonials. Can y'all see them? Y'all can't see them, so we're going to read them out for you, okay? Lisa, Portia, the GOAT. I landed my first contract on my own free time while trying to help a friend's grandmother out. They have a small trucking company, and guess who's their new drug tester? Yes, indeed. I was able to quote them less while still making a profit. Ladies and gentlemen, there is so much money to be made. I reached out via messenger and phone to so many folks yesterday. I am sure more will be coming my way. I'm adding background checks and fingerprinting as well. Once I complete my private investigator class, baby, she is she doing a lot, period. The sky's the limit. I have my twin card appointment today. I do mobile notary, field inspection, and insurance inspection, all while being a full-time wife, a business owner, and a queen out here is what my grandmother called me. I'm making things happen, but I owe it all to Portia and God. Thank you so much. So next one, Yolanda, overjoyed. I'm so happy right now. I was sitting out tonight enjoying a live band and received a text message to please give me a call ASAP. I went to a quieter place and it was a call to come do 30 drug tests, 18 DOT, and the rest were non-DOT. I'm so overjoyed. I don't have all my stuff, but help is coming. LaAsia, Coach Portia, Elite Specimen Training is the truth. I've been a student of Coach Portia for almost 2 years, and I'm so proud that I'm finally putting my DOT, non-DOT drug test certification to use. I passed my course in February, opened my brick and mortar in July, and recently passed my trainer periods course so I can certify others. Portia is a real deal, no fluff, just straight to the point. If you're a student of her, okay, just straight to the point. If you study her course, you will pass. I'm living proof. This isn't a easy get rich overnight business, but it's possible. Keep marketing, keep showing up. Don't let fear hold you back. Next testimonial. If you're on TikTok, guys, I got so many testimonials on my profile. Just go under the playlist. You'll see all of them. You'll hear them, see them, read them. Next one, Tanisha. We did our first client today. It was at City Hall and 7 people randomly on the spot. All you need is one yes. Okay. You did both, period. Do I need an LLC or a lab to start? Guys, you can do this as a mobile collector. You do not need an LLC to do this. You can start as a sole proprietorship, EIN, that's free on irs.gov. In my training, I'll show you guys how to do all that. Later on, if you decide that you want to get your LLC, you can, okay? All right, guys, so this industry is bigger than you think. Do y'all have time? Because I'm finna tell y'all. We're gonna go over some industries. So guys, drug testing is federally mandated in many industries and required by policy in thousands more. So this is not trend-based, guys. This is not trend-based income. This is compliance-based demand, okay? So are y'all ready? I don't even know if I'm gonna name all of them. If y'all get tired, y'all can fall off. Drug testing is compliance-based, not trend-based. So 100 industries that require testing. So remember this, I'm gonna talk about one industry. So you think about how many industries are there of the same business. Trucking companies, there's millions of trucking companies. We know that, right? So you have trucking companies, they require drug testing. Every company that I name out, industry that I name out, they require drug testing, guys. And this is not even all of them, okay? Trucking companies, bus companies, school transportation services, charter bus companies, public transit systems, aviation companies, airlines, cargo airlines, railroad companies, maritime shipping companies, port authority, taxi services, rideshare fleet operators, delivery services, carrier services, freight brokers, logistic warehouses, pipeline operators, oil transport services, fleet management companies, construction and trade industry, guys. You have commercial contract on construction, residential construction, electrical contractors, plumbing companies, HVAC companies, roofing companies, road construction crews, bridge construction. Oh my gosh, concrete companies, heavy equipment operators, crane operators. Oh my gosh. You have welding companies, steel fabricated plants, utility contractors, telecommunication installers, fiber optic contractors, solar installation companies. There's so many. Manufacturing and industrial, manufacturing plants, food processing plants, chemical plants, pharmaceutical, automotive, aerospace, plastic, paper mill, textile manufacturing, packaging plants, bottle companies, distribution centers, industrial equipment manufacturers, printing facilities, steel mills, energy and natural resources. You have oil and gas drilling, refineries, power plants, wind energy companies, solar farms, mining companies, oh my gosh, quarry operations, utility companies, water treatment plants, waste management companies, healthcare and medical, hospital clinics, hospitals, clinics, urgent care centers, nursing homes, assisted living facilities, home health agencies, rehabilitation centers, behavioral health facilities, dialysis centers, EMS providers, government and public safety, police department, sheriff department, fire department, correctional facility, probation departments, federal agencies, state agencies. Oh, Lord, the government, Department of Transportation, Public Works Department. You have education and youth programs, school district, colleges and universities, trade schools, CDL schools, job training programs, workforce development programs, charter schools, private schools, sports programs, corporate and private sectors. You have corporate and private sector security companies, private investigation firms, event staffing companies, warehousing companies, corporate offices with safety sensitive positions. The industry is established. The decision is yours, guys. So the demand is real. The structure is clear. The compliance requirement is ongoing. Companies must test. Collectors execute. This industry is not waiting to be created. It already exists. So the only question left is whether you will position yourself inside of it. Certification. Hey, girl, Julia. Let's say your name right. Julissa. Julia, I'm just gonna call you Julia. Inside, okay. Certification qualifies you. Proper positioning determines what you demand and command. Now we ain't gonna say earn, command. If you are serious about entering this industry the right way with structure, compliance, knowledge, and pricing confidence, enrollment is open. Do not compete. Do not guess. Do not undercharge. Position yourself correctly from the beginning. Any questions, guys? We're opening the floor up for questions. Any questions? We're opening the floor up for questions, and then I'm going to get off here. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? This was only really supposed to be for YouTube today and all the other platforms, but because they can see the screen, y'all can't see the screen. But I just let them put y'all here for y'all to hear it. But any questions, guys? Any questions? Any questions? For those that are watching on the other platform, I got something for y'all. Y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? That's for y'all. That's for y'all right there. Y'all see it? Okay. Y'all see it? Make a mental note of it. YouTube, FB, IG. Make a mental note. Any questions? Thank you for the best. Thank you for the heart me. Give me your daily heart me. Your daily heart me. Any questions, guys? I'm gonna open the floor up. Let me set my clock. 2 minutes. I'm giving y'all 2 minutes to ask the question, and then if y'all start asking questions, we'll be on here a little longer. But any questions? Hey, Lillian. Hey, Lillian. Where you watching from? You on FB? Okay. Any questions? Okay, I'm gonna set my clock to 8:34, 36, 9:36. 37. Let's give y'all time enough to ask any questions that you may have. To start asking questions. If you ask questions, I'll stay longer. Thanks for those resources. You are welcome. You are welcome. You're welcome. And all about getting you to understand it. I think it's very important that you guys understand, your place in this industry and how important you are in this industry. There's so many people that think that they are competing with the labs and you are not, right? You have a place. The laboratories, they do what they do and you do what they do. The laboratories cannot service everybody in the country. You're on site and you're doing the executing. That's what you are doing. There's no competing here. No competing in this space. They exist because we exist. If the collectors are not doing the collections, then how are they going to analyze the specimens, right? So you have your own lane within this industry. Collectors have their own lane in this industry. Okay. That's what you need to know. That's what you got to know. Okay. Ain't nobody competing. We don't compete out here. They need compliant collectors, right? The labs cannot produce a valid result without one, without collectors, without collectors. So no, we're not coming in here trying to compete and replace. You have dominion over your lane. This is your lane. You do the collections. You're on site doing the testing. Ain't no lab for to go and open up their locate. Listen, the labs close at 5 o'clock for a reason, because they're analyzing. That's what they're doing. They leave it at 5 o'clock. 2:30 in the morning, baby, we on the ground. 2:30 in the morning when something happened, these companies are Googling drug testing near me. That's what they need. They need people to come out on site to do testing, guys. The industry is so untapped. It's untapped, right? And I think it's very important that you guys understand what your place is in this industry. Okay. So for those of you that was here for the full presentation, do you now understand your place in this industry, a collector's place in this industry? There's millions of businesses and not that many laboratories. Not that many laboratories. We need more collectors in this space. That's what we need. More collectors in this space. This industry is not oversaturated. It still needs a you. It can never be oversaturated. It still needs a you. If you're willing to come in and position yourself as a professional, you can command your $300, your $500, your $125. Right? We're not earning, we command. That's what we do over here, because we understand our place here in this space. When you are charging $35 and $40 and $45, you are putting off the vibration of cheap. You new, don't know what you're doing, insecure about your place. You are awesome. I can't wait to get started. You are awesome. I can't wait to get started. I spoke to you a couple weeks ago and I told you to give me 2 weeks, but now I will be closer to the end of March, but I'm excited about getting started. Okay, girl, the industry is waiting on you, period. We out here. We out here, Miss Lillian. We out here. Any other questions? Any other questions? I can't believe I'm on here this late tonight, 8:38. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? Is my mom gonna go out? I thought I told. Is it gonna go out? Like it's oh, but y'all are asking questions now. Let me see if I missed anything over here. Any questions? Hey Chris. Any questions? Thank you for the badge, Coach Credit Bay. Period. Thank you, Coach Credit Bay. Period. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where are y'all watching me from? Let's see what we got people watching from. We got YouTube in the house. Period. Okay, YouTube. Y'all drop them names over here on YouTube. We got YouTube. Okay, we say that on TikTok. TikTok be tripping. We got YT. We got FB in the house. We got 2 sets of FBs in the house. We got 2 sets of FBs in the house. BOV. Okay, y'all in the house. Period. Part of this will. Yes, this will be on YT. 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 YT. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions before I end the live tonight? This will be the quickest live I've ever done. This will be the quickest live I've ever done. How long have I been on here? Let me see. Let me look on FB. Let me look on FB. Okay, 23 minutes. Okay. I've been on for 23 minutes. Period. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that's it today. If you guys don't have any other questions for me, I'm going to Audi 5000 G. Guys, download my guide. Knowledge is key. Period. Period. All by get an understanding. Okay, guys, go to my link tree in my bio, download my guide on how to start on understanding this industry. I just changed it, so let me see. I updated it. I did an update, so the name is different. Hold on. Let's publish that. It still how to start a mobile testing business, but I just updated the title. It is mobile drug testing industry starter. So you can go and download that free guide. It's going to be the first one that you see. Thank you. Thank you. It's going to be the first one that you see when you go to the link tree in my bio, so you can download that guide for free. Okay. As always, guys, I'll be back tomorrow because you know I'm going to show up. You know your girl. You know I'm going to show up. I'm going to show up. I'm going to show up. I said that I was going to go live every day showing my face. I usually be behind the flyer. Y'all usually don't even see my face, but I am a real person. I'm a real person. A real person. Listen, I'll be behind my flyer, the radio, baby. We love the radio broadcast. I love the, but I said I was going to go live every day showing my face, and I almost let today slip by. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. I'm like, okay, but let me get it. Anyway, so when I do come on here, y'all will see me. Y'all will see me. I just wish that you guys could see like the different screen. Like when I share my screen, I wish you guys could see that over here on TikTok, but y'all can't see it. But I had to switch stuff out. TikTok was acting up yesterday. I couldn't even show y'all stuff, so I don't know. But everybody else can see the screen. So yeah. So yes, but anyway, guys, I will be back tomorrow. If you want to call me, if you have a question, feel free to give me a call. My number's in my link tree in my bio. If you call me, I will answer your questions, but I do not do convincing. I'm not here to help you overcome your insecurities. I don't do convincing, right? Oh, what if nobody calls me? What if I don't make it? What if I fail? All positive energy over here. Okay. All positive energy. Okay. You can do this if you want to. You just have to be willing to do the work. Get yourself out of the struggle. Stop allowing fear to paralyze you, baby. You finna be 60 years old, honey. 60. You gonna let the whole job just take your whole youth away, and then you don't feel like doing nothing, and it ain't got nothing to show for it, baby. Now, this is not the time. This is even if I did fall, I still ball and bust it on you one back against the wall. That's the type of energy you gotta have. Get out your feelings. Don't nobody care about what you thinking about. Ain't nobody thinking about you like that. Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. Don't nobody. Get out your feelings and out your head. You was given the power to obtain wealth. Stop playing. You was given the power to obtain wealth. Period. You're awesome. I say that again. And for all the students, let me see. And for all the students, Miss Lillian on FB, I thought you was on YT. On Facebook said you're awesome. I'll say that again. And for all the students out there and people that are interested, you are a real person. And you are real. And you will answer your phone. I do answer my phone. I'm a real person. Thank you, Miss Lillian. I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy. Anyway. I'm a real boy. Yeah, y'all gotta get out y'all feelings, man. Ain't no money in them feelings. Hello. It's so much that you want to do and you scared to do. I don't care what you do. Just do something. I'm always learning something, baby. I'm always learning something new. Listen, I got a lot of stuff I'm working on, but I do a lot of stuff that I don't even talk about. But you best believe I'm gonna always have some money hitting that account. Better believe that, because I'm always be learning. I'm gonna invest to learn. I'm gonna take my time to learn, and I'm gonna execute it. Point blank in the period. It's too much money out here to be playing. Like, it's too much money to be made out here for anybody to struggle. There's an abundance everywhere. There is money everywhere. You are money. Money is an energy that flows freely to all. It is a free for all. But when you say that you're not worth it, you're not supposed to have it, that you can't have it, and it ain't for you, then it ain't gonna come to you, baby. It's not going to come to you. I deserve money. Money is my friend. I have money. I'm a money magnet. Money loves me. Money loves me. Hello. Money loves what I do with money. Hello. I tell money what to do. Money don't tell me what to do. Money is not a master of me. Hello. Money is my servant and it does what I tell it to do. Money loves me. Money loves how I make it feel. Hello. Y'all got to change your relationship with money. I don't know what your relationship is with money, but you got to change it. All that old stuff that you went through, that's old, baby. It don't have to be a part of you now. You got to fix your nervous system. We talked about this a few months ago about the nervous system, how when you hear other people talk about you can be successful or you can get out of the stroke, they immediately fight or flight. Liar, go to hell. That's not true. I can never be. That's no danger, danger, danger. Danger. Oh, what you mean? I could be successful and get out of struggle. Danger. Danger. Baby, listen. You need money to live in this world. Unless you're going to live off the grid. But if you ain't living off the grid, if you watching me, you ain't trying to live off the grid, baby. Listen. Yeah, you ain't trying to be that uncomfortable. You won't even allow yourself to get uncomfortable to level up. So I know darn well you ain't trying to live off the grid. You got to get uncomfortable to level up. I have been uncomfortable. Okay, I put myself in uncomfortable situations all the time, uncomfortable seasons to elevate. That's what a lot of people ain't willing to do. How are you successful? How can I be that successful? First of all, you want too much. Some of y'all want too much. You got 5 cars. I got 5 cars. You want too much. I released all burdens surrounding my finances a long time ago. You want too much. You ain't willing to be without nothing. You ain't willing to sacrifice to get yourself to your next level. You want to stay up when you know you ain't up there, baby. It's stay down till you come up. Hello? Stay down till you come up. That's what you're supposed to do. I ain't telling you to do something I ain't never done. I've done it. I've done it, been there, done that. Done it, doing it. What the word? I deny myself all the time. No, it's a no. No, it's a no. No, it's a no. It's a no. It's a no. Hello, if you're not willing to deny yourself and sacrifice for however long it takes, a year, 2 years, whatever, then to be with the best version of yourself or be whatever you try to be or have whatever or the life you desire, baby, come on. Nothing happens without sacrifice. Law number 9. What's law? What's sacrifice? Law 7? Law number 7, I think. What is sacrifice? Law number 7. Law. Get the kingdom laws. If y'all don't have the kingdom laws, get the kingdom laws. Get the kingdom laws. Get the kingdom laws. Link tree in my bio. This is milk. Law number 12 is sacrifice. Everybody got to sacrifice, baby. Everybody. Everybody must sacrifice. What does it mean? The law of sacrifice says you can't reach new levels holding on to everything. To gain something greater, you have to let go of something lesser. So some people, they think that's everything. Oh, I worked so hard for this and this is why I am. And I can't let this go. I've been doing it for so long. How it works. Every success story has a sacrifice behind it. Athletes sacrifice comfort to train. Entrepreneurs sacrifice sleep, time, or money to build. Spiritually, God often asks you to release what feels safe so he can place something better in your hands. How to use it. In business, be willing to invest time, money, or energy even when there's no applause. In finances, sacrifice short-term spending for long-term stability. In relationships, sacrifice ego to build peace and trust. In life, let go of fear and comfort. In comfort zones, they'll always block your next level. Everybody want to be comfortable. Here's an example. Here's my sacrifice, one of my many sacrifices. When I had the opportunity to travel to China, my first reaction was resistance. Fear and doubt told me, don't go. It's too far. It's too risky. But I knew the law of sacrifice that staying comfortable would cost me more than stepping out. So I sacrificed my fear, my comfort zone in the thought of playing it safe. That trip wasn't just about China, it was about obedience and faith. It opened doors, gave me wisdom, and stretched me into a new level I wouldn't have reached if I had stayed at home. Here's a takeaway. Every door to the next level is guarded by sacrifice. If you're not willing to give something up, you're not ready to go up. That is the law of sacrifice. What did I say? I had to sacrifice obedience in faith. Law of faith, number 28. Law of faith, number 28. Guys, I wrote this a year ago. Law 28. This is milk. The next volume 2 is food. Okay. Volume 2 is food. Law of faith. What it means, the law of faith says you don't move by what you see, you move by what you believe. Faith is acting like it's already done, even when the evidence isn't there yet. How it works. Faith is like a seed planted in invisible soil. You don't see it growing at first, but you trust that something is happening underground. Faith is what brings the gap between your vision and your reality. It's not just believing, it's moving as if it's already true. How to use it. In business, don't wait until the money or clients show up. Start moving in faith like they're already coming. In finances, don't let your bank account dictate your belief. Faith speaks abundance before the numbers add up. In relationships, believe for restoration or growth even when it looks impossible. In life, take steps towards your vision even when you can't see the full staircase. Example, my own personal example. When I left my 9-to-5 to start my first business, my bank account was negative $249. That was all faith. But because I moved on faith, I made $2,000 my first day, $4,000 my first week, and $8,000 my second week. That wasn't luck. That was law. Everything I've done since then has been a faith walk. I've been out of corporate America for 13 plus years, and my gifts keep making room for me. The world tells me I'm not qualified because I don't have a degree. But faith tells me I already have the power to obtain wealth, dominion over my lane, and the authority to speak blessings with my tongue. That's law number 8. Law of spoken tongue. I think that's law number 8. Faith moves before the evidence shows up. Walk in it and the proof will follow. What else did we say? Obedience. 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 Law of obedience. Number 4. Law number 4. Law of obedience. Get the book. You don't have it. Get the kingdom laws, baby. Know your laws. Know your laws. Know your laws. Know your laws. Okay. Number 4. Law of obedience. What it means. The law of obedience is about moving when God tells you to move, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it looks smaller than what you expected. Obedience unlocks doors that your own plans can't open. How it works. Thank you for the hearts in the badge. How it works. Sometimes when God tells you to go, sometimes when God tells you to do feels backwards. You might want to go left, but he says go right. If you listen, there's always blessings on the other side, even if it doesn't look like it at first. How to use it. In business, don't ignore small opportunities. Sometimes the little doors carry the biggest blessings. In finances, if you feel led to save, invest, or pivot, don't argue, move. In life, follow the nudge. Obedience creates shortcuts that hustle can't. Here's my own personal example. There was a time I was chasing $15,000 a week. I worked hard. Okay, let me tell y'all the story. It's in here, but I'm going to tell y'all the story. I was with MCA. That was my first online doing anything online, ever making money online. I was with MCA. I was trying to make $15,000 a week. That's how much I wanted to make. I had to make $15,000 a week. I was working so hard through knowledge and understanding the man creates wealth. We know they right. So I had to learn the ropes, had to be consistent. I was chasing that $15,000 a week, but all I ever got was $5,000. And I'm like, I gotta get this $15,000 in this week. But I kept hearing, it's time to go. It's time to move. And I was like, move? What you mean? I gotta make what I'm trying to make. I'm trying to hit these 15,000 first. I can't go nowhere because I've been working hard to hit these 15,000. I hit these $15,000. I gotta hit it. So anyway, of course, I didn't move because I was still trying to hit the 15,000. So anyway, this opportunity Dosh had came along where it was paying people $15 per referral, and all you had to do was tell somebody about the app. They downloaded it, and you got $15. That's what it was. So I seen people promote. I'm like, $15 is nothing. I'm getting $90 per referral. What I'm doing with that little change, that little $15? That was ego, right? So 2 weeks passed by, and one of my other friends, Angie, that does online marketing, she told me about it. She was like, yeah, because I was like, girl, what is this Dosh that they talk about? She was like, yeah, girl, Dosh are giving us $15 a referral, girl. I can give you my link if you want it, girl. I was like, okay, send it to me. So I have a huge following on Facebook. I had, at the time, it was probably like maybe like 100 some thousand. I don't know, it's like 285,000 now. I guess that ain't huge, but anyway, it's big. It's big enough. And the people knew me, like, because I was listening. I'm on Facebook. I'm different over there. Plus, I had a lot of communities over there because I built a lot of communities, drop shipping, anything I did to help people get a bag. So everybody knew me, liked me, trust me, because they knew whatever I put my hands on is what's up, is what's this real, is what it is. Anyway, so I started promoting the opportunity, which I was late to the party. I made $19,000. So I made that 15 in a week plus some. So I made $19,000 in 2 weeks. 10 days, really. I made $19,000 in 2 days. So anyway, got our hustle on over there, whatever. So once the promotion was over, I went back to, my grind. Let me go make my 15K. I heard move. I'm like, no, I can't move. So my checks went from 5,000 to 4,000 to 3,000 to 2,000 to 1,000 to $40. Obedience is better than sacrifice, right? So when my check went, I'm like, oh, okay, wait a minute. It's really time for me to go. What's going on? Like, I gotta go, right? So I moved to another opportunity, right? I didn't even think about it then, but I just recently thought about it. Like, wow, God was showing me, baby, I have need of you somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is where I need you to be. Because sometimes if God got purpose for your life, God got purpose and you got to go. You got to do whatever needs to be done, baby. You ain't got to lose everything before you look up. You ain't got to be homeless on the street and lose everything before you be obedient. Obedience is better than sacrifice. That's just my case. I don't know how y'all, but I just know how God worked with me. Just how God did with me. God cut off my money to make me listen and make me move. Anyway, so I thought about, I was like, wow, I didn't even see the blessing. Like, God gave me the 15,000 I want and some, but I'm still trying to stick around for what I wanted. Me. This is what I want. But we're not here for ourselves, guys. We're here to bless ourselves and bless other people, right? I moved to another opportunity. I made a little $1,500. Okay. And then that prompted me to start doing stuff on my own independently, right? So that's what I started doing. So of course, the 15 that I was chasing, I got that. I've made that in a week. I've made 16,000 in a day. I've made 10 in a few hours. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes things don't make sense. Sometimes you be like, wait a minute, I'm confused. Why would I go there when I should go here? Why would I go left when I'm trying to go right? Why would I take a pay cut when I'm trying to make more? Because you are not here for yourself and you're not who you're going to be yet. If you fully want to be whoever you're supposed to be in this world, in this lifetime, it requires movement. It requires sacrifice. It requires discipline, obedience. It requires faith. It requires a lot of things, but you just have to be willing to do those things. It can seem scary, but in this point of my life now, I trust God laws. I trust God and I trust God's laws. I don't sit around waiting for blessings. I understand that the blessing is in the law. You see what I'm saying? And I'm in perfect alignment with God's law, unmovable and unshakable. Right. So that's what the blessing is. So, you know, when you're out of order, you'll see that your life is out of order. Things are not happening the way they should because you're not in alignment. You're not in order. So that's it, guys. I'm getting ready to go. But anyway, guys, that was law of obedience. We did law of faith. So, guys, there's a lot of different laws in here. It's 30 laws, guys. If you don't know the laws, get them. This is milk. This is milk. This is for people that's, what is a law? Never understood. This is just to help you get an understanding of how it works. Volume 2 is bread. Okay. We're going over cause and effects. Cause and effects. We're going over more breakdowns and understanding of how everything works. Because you should understand that now. Because you've already had volume 1. You understand the law. Okay, this is how this works. Understand it. It's milk. The bread. The bread. Eat. I want you to eat. I want you to eat. Man, I want you to eat. You got to know these laws, baby. These laws are amazing. Okay. Speaking of that, guys, go look at my latest video, right, on TikTok and YouTube. Do I got another video? Let me see. Go look at my latest video, guys. That's on TikTok. Y'all go look at my last video that I put up. On TikTok and leave a comment for me. Okay, please go watch that video and leave a comment. It's animated, so please go look at it. Okay, go look at it. So look at it and then leave a comment and say, Portia, I'm from your live. I watched the video. Coach Portia, I'm from your live. Hey, Portia, it's me from your live. So I know that y'all, you know, came to support your girl. Okay. Anyway, and it's on YouTube and it's on Facebook. It's everywhere. It's on our platform. So y'all go look at the last video that I posted on my social media. Like, comment, share, post for me. But please leave a comment so I know you went and looked at it. And I know that was you that was watching my live. Okay. Anyway, that's it, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Not bright and early, but I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all know we're talking about tomorrow, all things DOT. Thank you, Lillian. All things DOT. Let me see. Which one are you on which Facebook page you on? Is it on Instagram? Let me see. Is it on Instagram? Oh, if I ain't put it on Instagram, it's not going to be on my other one. Let me put it over there right quick. The laws. The laws. The laws. Okay. All right. It's going to be on Instagram and it's going to be on my other Facebook page too. This ain't no reel. Wait a minute. I'm trying to do a post. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. New. Okay. Do they automatically make you put up reels now on Instagram? Reels over 3 minutes. Whatever. So they trying to limit you now? Oh, there it is. It's on there. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you guys so much for the likes, the shares, the comments, the chopping it up with your girl, the badges and everything. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have an amazing rest of your day in the zoo. Period. See you guys. See you. Please.